Great Vita Morning, Vita Nation. Tayo po ay mag-uusap ngayon tungkol sa ating pong pinakamamahal na company, ang kanyang rules and regulation. Mula po noong November 2020, yung dating 16 rules ay naging 20 na. Itong information sheet ng isang dealer pag pumapasok sa First Vita Plus, ito yung entry document natin pagpasok natin sa First Vita Plus. Na kapag inyong tinignan ang likuran ng ating information sheet, ay nandoon ang mga nakasulat po dito sa First Vita Plus. Halimbawa, interesado kang maging member ng First Vita Plus. Kung ikaw ay interesado, 18 to 65 years old, pwede kang maging dealer ng First Vita Plus. Bibili ka lamang ng isang power pack. Halimbawa, mas mababa sa 18, yun po yung kailangan natin yung affidavit of guardianship ng parents na dealer din ng First Vita Plus o ng sino mang kamag-anak niya na dealer ng First Vita Plus. Sa number 2, kapag pumirma ka na sa information sheet, ay ikaw pinagtibay mo na nabasa mo at naintindihan mong mabuti ang rules and regulation ng First Vita Plus at sinasang-ayunan mo at nasumunod sa mga terms and condition na nakasulat doon. Kasama na po yung mga pagbabago, pagdaragdag, time to time, binibigay ng First Vita Plus batay sa mga pangangailangan. Sumunod din tayo sa tinatawag na internal policies. Sa loob ng kumpanya, lalo sa opisina, may mga patakaran na internal. Huwag na po tayo makikialam doon sapagkat yun po ang karapatan at kapangyarihan ng First Vita Plus. Yung information sheet, sino ang nag-fill up niyan? Maaring sa gabay o tulong ng ating upline. Kailangan mapirmahan, may ilagay signature mo, and then yung petsa, at kailangan po yung pangalan ay tama. Lalo po yung primary dealer number, kung meron na, kailangan din na naibigay mo yung tax identification number, yung TIN. Meron kang matatanggap na dealer number kapag ikaw ay na-process na, approve na po yung iyong dealer's information sheet. Pero kapag may mga mali o kulang ang informasyon, hindi mabasa ang sulat mo. Sulat gagamba, yan ang lagi kong sinasabing biro sulat gagamba, sulat manok. Hindi mabasa, hindi ba ipaprocess yung papel? Kaya kapag hindi na i-process, hindi papasok para lamang doon sa mga incentive. Madidelay ang registration, hindi rin tayo makakatanggap ng commission. Kaya kailangan maliwanag sino, ano pangalan, yung cellphone number para matawagan na kung sino gumawa ng dealer's information sheet, lalo na si upline, pagkat siyang makasasagot ng mga information na hinahanap. Halimbawa, meron pa lang A and B, o kaya ay yung nasa A niya ay net guard. Di alam niya ng mga bago. Kaya i-supervise natin mga upline yung inyong mga bago, lalo yung mga bago. Number 3, First Vita Plus Dealer ay tinatawag na business associate. Tayo po ay independent contractor, entrepreneur, at tayo ay nalalagot na bumili ng mga product para sa ating personal use o kaya ay pambenta man lang o kaya pambenta. Ang contractual relationship between First Vita Plus and its dealers does not create employer-employee or principal agent or master-servant, joint venture, or partnership, relationship whatsoever. Hindi tayo empleyado na para bagang obligasyon tayong magbandikla. Hindi po. Tayo po independent dealer ng First Vita Plus. Number 4, the dealer guarantees that all the information contained in the dealer's information sheet absolutely true and correct. Kaya tama lahat. Pati spelling, kailangan tamang spelling. Subsequent change or amendment to any of the information, dealer's information sheet, to be effective and binding about First Vita Plus shall be in writing and submitted to First Vita Plus. Kaya minsan, kapag tayo ay nagpipingin, bago nila ituloy yung processing ng ating mga registration, pinababasa sa atin yung resibo. Tama ba yung spelling? Tama ba yung number? Tama ba yung dinugtungan? Kaya kina-countersign. Pinipirmahan po yan nung mismong nag-pay-in. Kaya huwag kayong pirma ng pirma na hindi tinitignan. Nakikipagkwentuhan kayo, tapos pirma kayo ng pirma, yung pala pinirmahan ninyo ay merong mali spelling, may pagkukulang tayo. At kapag dating ng Friday, ay hindi po may bibilang doon sa ating commission. Number 5, as required by the Sales Commissions Qualifier or SCQ program, dealers shall purchase one health pack every week. This weekly purchase or purchases of health packs are automatically converted from the dealer's weekly group sales override commission. Kapag merong nagpares, merong mako-convert at bibigyan ka ng stock, requirement yan ng SCQ program. At meron tayong stock na matatanggap, may kapalit na dalawa lang ang pagpipilian mo. Either 145 coffee or 34-in-1 coffee. Halimbawa po, sa isang linggo mo ay meron kang 1.5. Yung 660 para doon sa isang cheque ay magiging stop. Ipapalit mo yan sa coffee of your choice. Alin dyan ang gusto mo. Ang maganda, kapag ka ibinenta mo yung product ng 880, meron kang income kaagad na 220 pesos. Sabi ng iba, nabawasan ako, hindi ka nababawasan, ikaw ay nadagdagan pa. Kung 15,000 a week ka na, isa pa rin na SCQ stop sa isang cheque. Kapag nag-maximum ka na, ay ganun din po, 1 SCQ check o stop. And then, kapag ka no GSOC, walang pumasok na GSOC, ibig sabihin, walang na-convert mula dun sa iyong cheque. Number 6 na tayo. All dealers shall be entitled to appropriate commission for each and every transaction consummated by the dealers with the person directly referred by them to First Vita Plus, and for the subsequent sales that dealers has helped First Vita Plus enter into in line with this First Vita Plus reserves the right to withhold appropriate tax from the commissions and monetary benefits of its dealer. Ibig lang pong sabihin ay 10% mababawas dun sa ating cheque. 10% withholding tax para lamang may bigay nating buwis sa gobyerno. Ay kinokolekta po yan every paycheck. Number 7. The dealer may sponsor any dealer or candidate. It is hereby allowed to submit the applicant's registration forms, bank deposit slips, or money order payable towards the purchase of any of First Vita Plus products. However, any check payments should be made payable to First Vita Plus and directly remitted to First Vita Plus or any of its authorized cashiers. Pero ito po yung gustong bigyang diin o pansin. The dealer is not authorized by First Vita Plus to accept cash payments. Bakit kaya ganito? May pangyayari po kasi na ang mga pera o bayad ng mga tao ay hindi nakarating sa opisina. Kaya magrereklamo yung nagbayad pagkat hindi na-process yung kanyang pay-in. Kaya all dealers shall hold First Vita Plus absolutely free and harmless from any liability, damage, or loss. Ano mang nangyari doon sa perang nawala ay hindi po nananagot ang company, safe na po ang company sapagkat meron na pong bilin doon sa unahan. The dealer is not authorized by First Vita Plus to accept cash payments, and First Vita Plus shall not be liable for any monetary loss in the course of remittance of payments. Kaya ano mang nangyari, hindi po nananagot ang company sa anumang nangyari. Number 8, pursuant to the rules and recommendations of Department of Trade and Industry, dealers shall be classified either as active business associate or ABA or an inactive business associate or IBA. Paano nagiging IBA ang isang dealer? Any dealer who fails to have a group sales override commission for a period of 12 consecutive months shall be classified as an IBA. Meaning, 12 months na walang GSOC na nangyari, walang group sales override commission, walang pumasok sa left and right ng iyong network. Halimbawa po, nag-register tayo noong January 20, 2021. Pumasok ang ating registration na process January 20, 2021. Active ka hanggang January 19, 2022. Sa makatwid, isang araw na lamang na ikaw ay active. Pagpasok ng January 20, 2022 na wala pang pumasok sa left and right, walang nagpares, ay isa ka ng iba. Ito pang isang senaryo. Halimbawa naman, nakatanggap ka pa ng last GSOC mo noong Feb 10, 2021. Diyan magsisimula ang counting na ikaw ay active pagkat ikaw ay tumanggap ng Group Sales Override Commission noong Feb 10, 2021. Ikaw ay active hanggang Feb 9, 2022. One day na lang. Kapag walang pumasok sa Feb 10, 2022, ay bababa na ang iyong category into an iba. Kaya, halimbawa, naging iba ang iyong account. Ito po yung kasunod. All accrued sales commissions and all commissions that may thereafter be earned shall be forfeited in favor of First Vita Plus upon a dealer's classification into an iba. Naging iba ang iyong category. May pumasok kinabukasan sa left and right, yun ang ibig sabihin. Yung accrued commission doon ay hindi mo na makukuha sapagkat mapo-forfeit na yan in favor of First Vita Plus dahil isa ka ng iba. Papaano ngayon ang isang iba ay maging aba? Papaano yung inactive ay maging active ulit? Simple lamang ito. Halimbawa, mag-invite ka, sell a power pack to a prospective dealer. However, the dealer may no longer recover commissions which were accrued while she was classified as an iba. Kapag halimbawa, noong ikaw ay nakapag-seller ay 10 working days, makikita sa system natin na ikaw ay naging active na at may papasok na sa left and right, active ka na that time, ibig sabihin, makukuha mo na yung checkehin mo dahil active ka na pumasok yung left and right sales mo. Ito po yung permanent inactive business associate. Mas yung iba naging PIBA. IBA to PIBA, permanent inactive business associate. Kailan at paano? When a dealer continuously fails to have a GSOC o Group Sales Override Commission for the next 12 consecutive months after being classified as an IBA. Ibig sabihin, 12 months, walang pairing, naging iba ka. Another 12 months, kaya 12 plus 12, 24, 2 years, makaka-classify ka na as PIBA or permanent inactive. Ito naman ay tungkol sa commissions. Number 9, check commissions issued to dealers by First Vita Plus be claimed and negotiated or cashed within 6 months from the date of issuance. 6 na buwan, kailangan maklaim mo at ma-encash mo sa bangko. Baka hawak mo naman yung cheque mo. Hindi naman dumiretso sa bangko at 6 na buwan ang lumipas, babagsak pa rin sa stale check sa bangko ang iyong cheque. Failure to do so shall result in the forfeiture in favor of First Vita Plus of the amount indicated in the said check. Meron ditong exception except when the dealer submits a written advice prior to the lapse of the prescribed 6 months, stating a valid reason why the check commission cannot be claimed, negotiated, or cashed within the prescribed period. Halimbawa, yung dealer mo ay may sulat na siya pala ay pupunta ng ibang bansa, kaya hindi siya makakapunta ng opisina. 6 months. Yun yung exception. Halimbawa naman, ganyan na mangyayari, ay alerto na yung mga upline, magpagawa na kayo ng mga authorization letter or SPA. Yun pwede dinidiscuss natin sa isang seminar para malaman nyo po yung mga documents na inyo gagawin. Halimbawa, yung nag-pay sa inyo, pupunta pala sa ibang bansa o pupunta sa malayo, 6 na buwan, hindi niya makukuha yung check niya, meron na kayong kasunduan na ikaw muna. Okay, tuloy natin. Likewise, when a check remains unclaimed for a period of 1 year, 12 months, any amount due hereunder shall be deemed forfeited in favor of the company. 12 months, forfeited na po yan. Yung stale check ay pwede pa ninyong magamit na pambili ng First Vita Plus products. Number 10, only First Vita Plus approved literature and materials can be distributed to the public. Mag-ingat po tayo sa mga binibigay natin flyers or clear book. Kailangan tsakin ninyo na approve ng company yon. Halimbawa, reproduction ba? Pwede. Reproduction of existing First Vita Plus approved literature and materials is allowed. Hindi naman po maramot ang company. Pwede. As long as it is a faithful copy of the original. Para safe ka, safe din ang company. Before distribution of such copies, a dealer must secure authentication and approval from First Vita Plus. Halimbawa, gumawa kayo ng reproduction, ipacheck nyo po ninyo dito. Baka may pagdaragdag na nangyari. May dapat pang ayusin. Distribution of any literature and materials without the required authentication shall entitle First Vita Plus to confiscate and destroy materials. Para sa safety mo yun at safety din ng company. Likewise, use the First Vita Plus marketing plan or First Vita Plus logo or company name is prohibited for use without the authorized approval for its use. Halimbawa yung mga ginagamit natin letterhead sa mga sulat. O kaya ay gagawa tayo ng tarpaulin na hindi naman galing sa company yung laman ng tarpaulin. Gagamitin natin logo at company name ay huwag basta-basta. Kailangan pa-aprobahan muna natin sa company para ligtas tayo sa anumang problema pagdating ng panahon. Maging advanced na po tayo mag-isip. Kaya yung approve lamang ang ating gagamitin. Number 11. For all social media posts, only authorized and or approved literature and materials may be shared, posted by First Vita Plus Dealers. It is understood that all consequences arising from the unauthorized social media sharing and or posting materials, literature not sanctioned by First Vita Plus Marketing Corp shall free First Vita Plus from any liability and or legal implications from these circumstances. Kaya iniingatan lang po tayo na huwag tayong magkamali para huwag tayong mamroblema at huwag ding madamay ang ating company. 12. Likewise, for all social media posts on personal, health, and success testimonials. Halimbawa, may gumaling, may umasenso, may yumaman. It is imperative that you seek the permission or authorization from the owner of the testimony before you post any personal healing or success testimonial. Humingi ka ng permiso. First Vita Plus Marketing Corporation explicitly maintains that the social media accounts of each independent dealers are in any form or manner not connected with the company and or all its social media accounts and virtual personalities online. 13. All dealers are expected to comply with the following policy guidelines on training module development. Halimbawa, gagawa ka ng training program mo, training topics mo. Kailangan sang-ayon sa vision mission ng company. Huwag sumasalungat. Number 2, should not in any way conflict with the ideals of business of First Vita Plus. Huwag ko kontra. Should not in any way deviate nor allow for any discrepancies from the marketing plan of First Vita Plus. Naiiba o kaya lumalabag sa gusto mong makabenta, gagawa ka ng sarili mong programa na lumalabag sa tamang programa ng company. Should have management approval prior to the implementation of your customized training programs and deployment. Approval process may include an actual presentation of the module to the approving body of First Vita Plus. Revalida. Yung tinatawag na revalida, pinakikinggan ka muna from the start to the end. Tapos, kino-correct na po tayo on the spot. Alisin mo yan, medyo i-revise mo yan, ayusin mo yan, para maging okay. Number 5, dealer-initiated seminars and or training workshops held in First Vita Plus corporate facilities should not charge any seminar fee at all. Libre nga po, free training, pati yung facilities. Kaya wag tayong naniningil kapag ang ginagamit po natin ay ang company First Vita Plus corporate facilities. Number 14. First Vita Plus aims for 100% customer satisfaction. Accordingly, any dealer may return for replacement any product purchased from any First Vita Plus authorized distribution outlet within the allowable period, 7 calendar days from the date of purchase. 100%. Kailangan lamang dadaan ka sa procedure. 7 calendar days and product returns shall be made pursuant to the following procedure. A. Present said product. Kailangan dala mo yung product na yan. And then, the original official receipt. Kaya huwag iwawala ang resibo. Kung yung resibo nyo ay kumukupas, pagkatanggap nyo, pwede nyo nang i-xerox o picturean. Ipipresent po kasi natin yun kapag magsasagawa tayo ng replacement. If reason for return or replacement is acceptable and approved, the dealer will be notified within 5 working days from date of submission and claim replacement product from the direct sales department. Number 15. The tampering and the exchange of the contents of First Vita Plus Power Packs is classified as misrepresentation and an act of fraud against fellow dealers and or prospective dealers, and it's deemed a direct violation of these dealer rules and regulation. Halimbawa, binili ng dealer mo ay dalandan. Nung dumating sa kanya yung product mo, may kapalit na. Hindi na 12 dalandan. Meron pang kape, meron pang melon na hindi niya alam. Yun po yung ibig sabihin niyan. Kapag ka-combo product o power pack ang binili niya, automatic alam na niya na merong variation product na nandun. Except for the combo 1 power pack, which is a combination of the dalandan and melon variants. Kaya dito nililinaw na po all First Vita Plus Power Packs contains only the following. Ayan. 12 health packs of the following variant. Kung 12. Ito yung 12 health packs. Dalandan, melon, Vitalite, Guyabano, Pineapple, fruits and veggies, Dalandan Gold, Melon Gold, and Guyabano Gold. Dito naman sa Platinum Power Pack, meron siyang 6 na health pack. Each of the Dalandan, Guyabano, Pineapple, Pea Solutions, Body Power Packs, have 10, 10 health packs. Each of Battle Glow Flies, Buy by All Self, and I Am Forge and Fire. Kaya malinaw po, screenshot nyo na po yan para malaman nyo, yun po laman. Bawal pong magpalit. Number 16. Each First Vita Plus Power Pack is tagged with a trace number. May numero po yan, making it uniquely and exclusively assigned to a dealer and is her individual dealer number. Yung power pack na yon ay mayroong number at naka-assign yan sa isang dealer. Kasi merong pagpapalit minsan may pagkakaroon ng swapping ng power pack Kaya meron nakasulat dyan, no sponsor and or dealer may claim and or release a power pack purchase in behalf of a particular dealer to another dealer. Yung power pack ni A na i-deliver kay B. Ito pang hindi maganda. Yung power pack ni A na i-deliver kay B na ibenta ng mura. Papasok yung pagbebenta ng mura. Tangay-tangay nung power pack na yun, yung trace number ni A. Kaya may problema si A. Any violation of this provision shall warrant a unilateral termination of the dealer's accounts in First Vita Plus for the following persons involved. Sino-sino yung mga involved na yan? Yung dealer na nakapangalan doon sa power pack. Yung sponsor nung dealer at saka po ang nag-claim ng power pack na doon nakasulat ang authorization, yung pangalan niya, pag-claim niya ng power pack. Kailangan po, pag nag-claim ng power pack, ng may power pack, hindi mo sariling power pack, kailangan dala-dala mo ang authorization letter. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sa lahat ng outlet ng First Vita Plus. Kasi pagka nagkaroon ng problema, may na-release ng power pack, nagkaroon ng problema, hahanapin po itong authorization letter na ito. Kapag wala, doon magkakaroon ng problema. All others implicated in particular case will also be terminated and given due sanction as necessary pending an investigation, particularly all the group applies directly benefiting and earning incentive from business activities violating this policy. It is understood that as leaders of this company, it is their responsibility to ensure that all their dealers conform with the company's rules and regulation. Kailangan i-training po natin sila tungkol dito. I-seminar po natin sila tungkol dito. Huwag natin i-assume na alam na nila. Pumirma sila, alam na nila yan. O ignorance of the law excuses no one. Kailangan po pag-aralang mabuti ng upline at ituro mabuti ito sa kanyang dealer, lalo na yung mga bago. 17. All existing accounts of dealers found to have committed the following acts shall be unilaterally terminated by First Vita Plus on any of the following grounds, effective immediately upon receipt of the notice of termination. Ito ang minsan nakakalungkot at masakit na tagpo ng buhay ng isang dealer pagka nakatanggap ng notice of termination. Kaya huwag nang gagawa ng problema. Huwag ka nang gumawa ng para huwag magkagulo. A. Any dealer altering First Vita Plus product trace number. May mga wais, hinahanap nila na saan ba yung trace number nitong product na ito. Bago ko i-deliver, sirain ko na. Matatagpuan din pagkat ang company ay mayroong sariling sistema para matrace po yan. All existing accounts, lahat ng account mo of the following dealers, if found to be likewise involved or otherwise participated in tampering and altering First Vita Plus Power Pack trace number, shall be unilaterally terminated. May madadamay pa sa ginawa. Ilan ba gumawa? Maring isa, maring dalawa, may maring magkakutsaba. May madadamay, maaaring yung nadamay, inosente, pero yan ay batas. Dadaan naman yan sa due process. Kailangan idepensa ng bawat isa ang kanilang sarili. Sino-sino madadamay? A sponsor of the dealer who tampered or altered the trace number. B, yung group leader niya, yung dinugtungan niya of the dealer who tampered or altered the trace number. C, all other dealers who are likewise involved or otherwise participated in the alteration or tampering. B, 17B tayo. Any dealer offering for sale or selling, buying, or otherwise patronizing First Vita Plus products outside the prescribed mandatory retail price. Bagsak presyo. Nagbago ka ng presyo. Kaya nga mandatory. Mando. Yun ang dapat masunod, MRP, hindi yung ginawa mong invento. Kaya mangyayari ngayon, nagbenta ka ng outside the prescribed mandatory retail price, napatunayang totoo, o may nagsumbong, may testigo. All existing accounts, lahat ng iyong account, malungkot po yan, of the following dealers, if found to be likewise involved or otherwise participated in offering for sale, or selling, buying, or otherwise patronizing First Vita Plus products outside the prescribed MRP, shall also be unilaterally terminated. Sino-sino yon? Sponsor, group leader, and all other dealers who are involved or participated in the offering for sale, selling, buying. Kaya wag nang gumawa ng problema. Sumunod na lang. Pagkat ang sumusunod sa batas, payapa ang buhay at masaya. Aanhin mo ang kumita ka nga, may problema ka sa bandang huli. Hindi ba napakasakit? Hindi mo may pagtatanggol ang mali. Kapag mali, mali. Ano ang legal obligation? Why unilateral termination? Basahin niyo po, nandun nakasulat. It is understood, maliwanag, that as leaders of this company, pag may downline ka na, leader ka na. Kahit nag-iisa pa yan, leader ka na. Ano ang iyong responsibility sa leader mo? It is their responsibility to ensure that all their dealers conform with the company's rules and regulation. Kaya kailangan tiyakin mo na ikaw mismo na leader sumasang-ayon at sumusunod sa batas. At kailangan tiyakin mo na yung mga leaders mo down the line ay sumusunod sa mga tuntunin ng company. Responsibility. 17C. First Vita Plus prohibits the selling and or display of First Vita Plus products in all commercial establishments that also carry other consumer products, whether intended for retailing or selling or multi-level marketing company. Halimbawa naman, itinatanong iba, paano po kung yung may-ari ng commercial establishment ay dealer na po? Pwede po bang mag-display? Pwede. Meron po itong provision. Tignan po natin ha. Pero kapag hindi dealer, hindi pwedeng mag-display. Hindi dealer ang may-ari ng commercial establishment. Kapag dealer naman, pwedeng mag-display. Tingnan lang natin itong nakasulat na provision. Dealers who own and operate their own commercial establishment, not qualified and or classified as the above, salons, beauty parlors, laundromats, internet cafes, may offer First Vita Plus product on sale, provided pwedeng mag-display. Kailangan lang, number 1, the MRP assigned by First Vita Plus Marketing Corporation is strictly followed. Pagka, oo nga, ikaw may-ari, nagbagsak presyo ka naman, mababalitaan ng mga matitinong dealer, may susumbong ka, may testigo ka, may ebidensya sila, may magkakaproblema ka. Ito nagsimula noong October 27, 2010, yung memorandum na yan. Pangalawang provision, that there are no other consumer products, whether intended for retail selling or multi-level marketing, available for sale in the said establishment. Kung dealer ka ng First Vita Plus, ay product ng First Vita Plus, hindi yung parang Sari-Sari store na ng lahat ng mga multi-level marketing products. Nasa ng loyalty mo. Okay, 17D. Ito ay tungkol to sa paglipat ng isang leader sa ibang grupo. Registering a second, third, or fourth dealership account with another dealer organization apart or separate from your first dealership account is considered a violation of the dealer rules and regulation. Halimbawa, ikaw ay visionary, first head. Ang second head mo nasa champion, ang third head mo nasa winners. Yun ang ibig pong sabihin niyan. E, dealers who register or become agents, employees, workers, associates, or partners of or otherwise connected in any manner, directly or indirectly, including being seen or associated with the dealers, distributors, or being seen in or attending any of the events, seminars, like any multi-level marketing company engaged in business of multi-level marketing or network marketing in or employing any form of multi-level marketing business plan. Kung ikaw ay dealer ng First Vita Plus, lalo kung leader ka, bawal kang makita sa ibang pagtitipon, seminars, doon sa ibang MLM companies. Bawal kang mag-display ng ibang products eh. Bawal ka rin makita o sumali sa ibang multi-level marketing company. Maliwanag na po yan. F. Any dealer making false representations prejudicial to the interests of First Vita Plus or otherwise found committing acts inimical or damaging to the reputation or end of goodwill of First Vita Plus. Making false representation. Ito na po yung gawa-gawang marketing plan na sumasalugat na sa tamang marketing plan ng company. Gawa-gawang presyo, gawa-gawang sistema na nagsasapanganib sa maayos na daloy ng negosyo ng First Vita Plus at nagkakaroon ng problema ang isang matinong dealer sa hindi matinong dealer. Nagkakaroon po ito ng problema. Kaya huwag na tayong gumawa ng problema, sumunod na lang po tayo. G. Any dealer committing fraudulent acts against First Vita Plus or any of its other dealers. Any dealer deliberately manipulating network organization by making use of names of downlines that are unauthorized, unapproved, and or fictitious or non-existent, otherwise known as kamada in First Vita Plus parlance. Alam niyo, maraming mga nagreklamo na na-marketing namin, sabi nila, ngayon lang nila nakita si First Vita Plus. Di mag-fill up na. Nung sinamahan namin sa opisina para mag-pay-in, doon namin matutuklasan na nagamit na pala yung pangalan nila. 3 heads na nga sila, 3 accounts na sila. Nagugulat sila. Nagamit ang kanilang pangalan ng ibang hindi matinong networker. Kaya ito, may batas na lumabas na hahabulin kayo dahil sa violation na to. Kaya ingat-ingat, huwag basta-basta nagbibigay ng mga ID na sinasabi may parapol sa barangay, pahingi po ng zeros ng ID niyo, 3 ID, para baka sakaling makatanggap kayo ng ayuda. Yung pala ay may masamang balak dun sa mga ID ninyo. Kaya na ipipay ng hindi tama. May mga kabador. 17I na po tayo. Any dealer found to be providing and or supplying First Vita Plus products below MRP to online platforms or e-commerce sites such as, not limited to, Lazada or Shopee, or otherwise connected in any manner, directly or indirectly, including being with or associated with other suppliers and consignors of said online platforms or e-commerce sites, shall be unilaterally terminated immediately. First Vita Plus does not condone, not recognize the posting and marketing of First Vita Plus products below MRP on any online platforms. Okay, 17J na tayo. Rediscounting. Rediscounting of First Vita Plus checks shall warrant the immediate termination of dealers as is stipulated. A. Those who claim the checks that were exchanged for discounting. Kinuha ang cheque mo, binigyan ka ng cash, may discount yung cheque mo. O, pumayag ka naman. Yun po yan, dinidiscuss yan. Those who associate with or are in business with or support the activities of the individuals exchanging First Vita Plus checks for discounting. Product center owners who allow, authorize, tolerate this practice in their respective product centers. Damay. Kaya huwag niyo na pong tanggapin o allow na i-practice nila sa inyong lugar. Masarap magnegosyo na masaya. O, kaya po dun sa aking introduction kanina, respect 17K. First Vita Plus dealers and leaders as sponsor and or network group leaders shall be responsible for continuously monitoring the activities of their respective network organization that all First Vita Plus dealers continue and consistently follow and comply with First Vita Plus rules and regulation and internal operational policies. Ito'y bilin sa lahat ng dealers at leaders. Maging responsable tayo na i-monitor natin ang lahat ng leaders natin na sumunod sa lahat ng ating rules and regulation kasama na ang internal policies. L. Any dealer violating First Vita Plus internal operational policies. Termination is without prejudice to First Vita Plus right to file the appropriate legal action or pursue any other remedy. Kaya ang First Vita Plus, meron siyang karapatan at kapangyarihan para mag-file ng kaso. Pending the final determination of the guilt of participation of the dealer charged in the above violation, release of all accrued commissions will be suspended. Halimbawa, ikaw ay nakatanggap ng notice. Ang mga cheque mo muna ay hold muna. Kaya huwag ka magdamdam. Kailangan ikaw ay dumepensa ng maayos. Kapag ka naman napatunayan na ikaw ay hindi guilty, makukuha. Eto ba, pakitignan natin ha. The dealers shall be given 3 calendar days from receipt of notice to submit a written explanation to refute the charges. Kaya dito magsisimula ng maging magaling kang subulat. Kasi lahat writing. Hindi pwedeng kwento-kwento po ito. Hindi tinitignan ng batas ang mga kwento. Kailangan nakasulat. If, ito na, eventually found guilty, all the accrued commissions, lahat ng commission of the charged dealer prior to the termination of her accounts shall be forfeited in favor of First Vita Plus. Neither shall be charged dealers be entitled to any refund of his or payments of First Vita Plus. Yung cheque mo, hindi makukuha. Hindi ka rin makakapag-demand ng refund doon sa iyong pain nung ikaw ay mag-join sa First Vita Plus. Napatunayang guilty ka. Pero ang company, alam niyo po, napakabait. Ito nung binabasa ko itong rule number 18, nambait. Sinasabi nito, First Vita Plus has the right to impose a lesser penalty. Hanggat maaari, lesser penalty than termination. Such as, but not limited to, forfeiture of all accrued commissions from receipt of the notice of the charges until final determination is made. Baka nga sa ending ng proceedings ay mapatunayang hindi ka guilty. Forfeiture. B. Suspension of the dealer's accounts for a definite period and forfeiture of all accrued commissions from receipt of the notice of the charges until end of the suspension depending on the gravity or extent of his or her participation. Kaya lesser penalty. First Vita Plus Dealers shall at all times work as a team and cooperate with each other to ensure the maintenance of peace and harmony among themselves. Minsan sa seminar, binibiro ko nga ang mga attendees. Sabihin nyo nga sa katabi nyo, peace be with you. Kapag hindi mo masabi yan, ay siguro may kaso ka sa katabi mo. Baka sinulutan mo ng downline ng may downline. Hence, all First Vita Plus dealers are firmly restricted, not allowed to entice or induce or sponsor another dealer from another group. Likewise, the dealer who transferred to another group, enticed or otherwise, shall abide by the same restriction. Ibig sabihin to, manulot, nagpasulot ka, ay meron tayong parehong problema. Kaya huwag ka nalang manunulot. Sabi ko nga, 111 million ng Pilipinos, nasa 3 million members pa lang tayo, huwag na tayo mag-agawan ng dealer na may dealer. Ang dami po. First, Vita Plus reserve the right to impose the appropriate penalty to any dealer found to have committed this specific act. Ganon din for forfeiture, suspension, and the termination. Likewise, all dealers shall at all times refrain from using social media platforms and or other online network platforms to post and or share negative and derogatory remarks, make false claims, and insinuation. Huwag niyong gamitin ang inyong mga social media platforms na magpahayag ng sama ng loob, paninira ng kapwa, at pagsasagawa ng mga false claims, at magkakaroon tayo ng problema. Hindi yan pinapahintulutan ng company sapagkat kayo po individual dealers ng First Vita Plus, hindi po kayo empleyado ng company, kaya hindi po pananagutan ng company anuman ang ginawa niyong mali sa inyong platform. Number 19, upon a dealer's death, all pecuniary benefits accruing during the lifetime of the dealer shall be released to his or her legal heirs upon only presentation of the proper identification or proof as well as the necessary state settlement documents. Sa madaling kwento lamang po, tayo po ay may karapatan na gumawa nitong special power of attorney, designation of successor in case of untimely death. Kaya ngayon pa lamang, buhay tayo, gumawa tayo ng last will and testament, sino ba ang magmamana, magtutuloy nitong ating negosyo. Kailangan lang i-attach mo 2 valid IDs ng magmamana at magpapamana. Ipanotaryo mo ito and then isubmit mo sa company. Kapag wala kang na-submit ito, unless a dealer submits a First Vita Plus prior to his death, wala kang na-submit in the absence of said notarized document, the death of a dealer terminates the dealership. Wala na, final na, executory na. Kung wala kang na-submit, until kinuha ka ni Lord bukas, ang iyong account terminates your dealership. And when all actions or proceedings arising out of in connection to the relationship between a dealer, First Vita Plus shall be brought exclusively before the courts of Pasig City. Eh di, nakita nyo yung problema nyo? Ang sabi ko nga sa inyo, huwag na kayong gumawa ng problema para hindi kayong pumasok sa gulo. Pagkat kapag kayo'y nangangailangan ng abogado, dito nyo sa Pasig City, didepensa yan, luluwas pa kayo sa Maynila kung kayo taga-probinsya, gagastos kayo ng napakarami. Kaya gumawa na tayo ng matino sapagkat ang company na ito ay napakamaayos, napakatino, napakamabait. Kaya babalik ako dun sa aking expression kanina sa introduction. Ang rules and regulation of company ay the expression and it is the sign of stability. Hindi siya papayag na baguhin at salaulain ng sino man ang company na may vision na tutuloy ito hanggang sa dakparun. Mamanahin pa ito ng mga anak at mga apo natin. Kaya meron tayong rules and regulation na dapat sundin. Ano pa? Ang rules and regulation ay protection ng company at ng dealer. It is the expression of respect kapag sinunod mo may respeto ka. Expression of love, at ang batas po ang konsensya ng company. Maging gobyerno man. Kung walang batas, walang konsensya. Patayan na lang ang patayan. At ito ang kahayagan na concern si Ma'am Doy sa bawat isa na nagtiwala po sa First Vita Plus. Maraming salamat po. Nakatapos tayong payapa. God bless us all. Huwag kayong bibitaw sapagkat susunod agad ang isa sa napakagandang babae sa mundo. Napakatalino at maraming may tutulong para sa mga bago at dati ng dealer ng First Vita Plus. Walang iba kundi si Ma'am Desiree Go. Power clap para kay Ma'am Desiree Go. 1, 2, 3, 4.